Hello, I'm the Iceland Robot, and welcome to my review of the film Safe, starring this handsome fellow, the British man, Jason Statham. Now, Safe is a 2012 action movie written and directed by Boaz Yadkin, who is part of a production company with Eli Roth and Scott Spiegel. Now, Eli Roth is the guy that's always working with fucking Quentin Tarantino. He's the one producing The Man with the Iron Fist. Scott Spiegel is the guy who directed Intruder, this movie, which I fucking love. I'm the only one that does, almost, but yeah. And Boaz Yadkin, he's a filmmaker guy that's been around, because I think if memory serves, he had a hand in writing The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren from 1989, a film that I do enjoy. It's a little bit hard to find. And also, what was that? The cop movie with Clint Eastwood. Oh yeah, and he also had a hand in The Rookie. No, Scott Spiegel got all the credit, but Boaz Yadkin, at least that's what's listed. The movie gets a 6.5 on IMDb. It stars, of course, Jason Statham, Robert John Burke, Kerry Chan, Chris Sarandon, this guy here, who I swear I remember him from something. But yeah, this Blu-ray that I have, this Blu-ray DVD combo pack, from the same people that did the From Paris with Love pack DVD that I have here. And if anyone has seen my review of that film, you know that the DVD is bare bones and doesn't even have a fucking scene selection screen. That's at least a bare fucking minimum. But Safe is... the movie has a problem. And if Boaz Yadkin would have, gone like... and realized what the problem was, replaced the certain problem with just Jason Statham, doing more cage fighting or something, but I will get into the fucking movie. Jason Statham plays a cop called Luke Wright, well, an ex-cop. He was a bin man, as they call it. He went around town, and basically just killed bad people, and he got tired of it after a while and went into cage fighting to let people, pummel him for some reasons, as to, what was it? Like, to fucking get retribution, just, amends his sins for all the wrong that he's done, and one day this, guy comes in, and Jason Statham hits him once. Once comes like, The guy goes into intensive care. And the Russians, the guys that put him in there, he's a YouTube sensation. What the fuck and the guys wanted me to put him in there. Jason Statham's like, what the fuck was he doing in the ring there with me? He was a fucking stiff-legged motherfucker. He had no right to be in there. And, they're like, we put him in there just because you let everybody pummel you. Every fucking night you let people pummel you for some damn reason. And the Russians are pissed at him because they bet like $10 million on the fucking fight. And, they go to his house, kill his woman, and, instead of, kicking some ass, Jason Statham just goes onto the floor and they basically explain to him that they're gonna look after him. They're basically gonna watch him every day, all day, every week, all year. And if he so much as starts to talk to somebody more than for 5 seconds, they're gonna kill him. And he's at this homeless shelter just minding his own business. And this guy with, fucked up feet that's just red, and he says, like, I could really use some new shoes, man. He tries to push him away, but he ends up just giving him the shoes, taking a sip of whiskey, and the morning after, said guy is dead. Now, I'm not going to get into the rest of this almost, because after that, you get to this, just about 30-minute segment where, it's not a segment, it's just a part of the movie where it's like a little dumb bitch in the middle of the forest going, where the fuck should I go? What the fuck should I do? It's just the 30 middle minutes of the film, in the middle, the first 30 minutes are decent, and the middle 30 minutes are just unfocused and pretty boring. And then, after the middle 30 minutes, you get to a compilation of a few action sequences that are actually pretty well done. But it's just that 30 minutes, Boaz Yakin should have just been like, fuck, I screwed up. Let's do it again. But, when just gonna finish the storyline a little bit. Basically, Jason Statham, he's at a train station, and he's gonna jump off. He, standing on the edge, going, "I'm sorry, Annie being his wife." And then he sees Carrie Chan running away from some Russians, and he basically kicks some ass. He follows her into the train, and he does this, combination of moves, including one guy tries to kick him, grabs the leg, pulls him forward, nuts him on the, fucking metal rod in the middle of the train. Basically ending with walking to every guy going. So at the end of that, there really isn't that much to talk about, because all I'd be doing was describing action scenes. You just get to know a little bit that James Hong and the Chinese Mafia gave her a code, a number to remember. And on the way to the secondary location to get a new number and a new set of instructions, which afterward they would have killed her, the Russians intercept. The Russians therefore kill everyone, and almost kill everyone in the convoy. But she escapes, kind of, after being with the Russians, and then finally it ends with Jason Statham saving her. Corrupt cops want her, and just about everybody wants her. But he saves her from some Russians, grabs a Russian credit card, buys himself a suit. They go to this, fancy-ass hotel, and he didn't know that she had a phone on her, which was just a tracking device. They come to the hotel, and that's after, the 30 minutes or so in the middle that are just a little bit unfocused. And then you actually get to some well-done action sequences, because Jason Statham, he's, good at his fighting shit, and, the bullet squibs are practical, for at least what I could see, and if it's all CGI, either Boaz Yakin is a pretty good director and, can hide it, or I'm just going blind, which the second option is a bigger possibility. And he's at this hotel. They're at the hotel, and just Jason Statham kicks some ass, and then he gets out of the hotel. He goes to this Russian restaurant after picking up a hooker, in order to make it look like he's entering with someone. And he just walks up to the bar, goes, "Can I have a white Russian?" and a fork. Takes a sip, but this Blu-ray DVD was bought in Sweden, and I watched it on my TV with background noise, because Dad was there. We were eating raisins and just the bags, it's plastic bags where you get close kinda, and you always put your arm in, and it's just irritating, and I couldn't read. I can read Swedish and Danish. I can read it, about 30% or so. I just wasn't able to read that one bit. That's fucking not cool of me, but This movie though is pretty. It has, aside from those 30 minutes, I really didn't have any problems with this movie. It's definitely one of Jason Statham's better films, better recent films, because in 2010 he did a movie called Blitz. The year before that he had done Expendables. The year before that he did Transporter 3, which Transporter 3 sucks. This is fucking better than Transporter 3 every fucking way. But, you know, he has one coming out, a new movie called Parker, which I'll give that movie a shot. I really will, but oh yeah, now that's what I forgot to say. Boasiak, and this is not his best directorial film, because Remember the Titans with Denzel Washington is a lot better, but this is, an action movie that, if you give it a chance, it's a little bit more than a time waster. It has those 30 damn minutes, but if you get past that, the third act is a compilation of pretty good action scenes. They basically go to the place where the safe is. The movie's called Safe. There's a reason. Jason Statham basically gets Robert John Burke and the corrupt cops to come with him. He basically ending with killing everybody except for Robert John Burke. They take the money. They save Mei or Carrie Chen from the Chinese or the Koreans. And they basically take this disc from Chris Sarandon, who was in the movie, and the mechanic. Chris Sarandon's part of this reminded me a lot of Donald Sutherland's part in The Mechanic, but Chris Sarandon, for the little stuff he has to do, he does it well. And they basically take this disc, spread it around town, they hide copies of it all around town. Jason Statham and Carrie Chan go away. Basically, Jason leaving her with the parting words, "You like trees and shit? We're going to Seattle." Anyway, this has been my movie review for Safe, the new-ish movie with Jason Statham. I'm the Accident Robot, and we will see you later.